Welcome back to my channel, you all. Today I am going to be showing you guys how to make a seamless stitch for all of your stretchy fabrics. Today I am going to be sewing a side panel pocket, and I want the pocket to look like it's not even there. So I'm going to show you guys the way to create this stitch. Usually there is a specific machine for this. I do not have it, so I'm going to be using my regular Singer machine for this, and we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. Whenever I see these stitches, I'm always like, what machine do you use? Because it looks like it's a serger, but obviously we all know sergers actually have like some type of knife that cuts the fabric, so I don't have that machine. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start with a straight stitch on 3.5. We're going to sew that straight down along our zigzag stitch. As you guys know, there's two pieces of fabrics that make up a pocket, so I am sewing along that with just a straight stitch. I'm not doing a super tight stitch because these are going to be stretchy, so I wanted to do a stitch that was a little bit longer. That's why I did 3.5. Now we are going to go ahead and do our zigzag stitch, and we are going to put it at 3. And we're going to go ahead and right on the side of that straight stitch, we are going to create this zigzag stitch that is going to be on 3. And you guys will see me sew the zigzag stitch down once. I went ahead after I did the zigzag stitch once, I turned my fabric around and sewed it again. So I did the zigzag stitch twice. This is completely optional. You do not have to do this for the for this particular stitch or whatever, but I just did it for an extra security measure. After we do finish our zigzag stitch, we are going to go right back in again and do a straight stitch on the other right next to that zigzag stitch. So on one side there's going to be a straight stitch, in the middle there's going to be the zigzag stitch, and then on the other side of the zigzag stitch we're going to have another straight stitch. So that's basically what we will be creating. This is a longer, tedious process, but it's so worth it for the end result, which you guys will get to see in this video. But as you guys can see, I finished my zigzag stitch now, and I'm just cutting off the thread, and then I'm going to show you guys the straight stitch, which we're just taking it back to, I think, was it 4 or 3.5? I decided to do 4 for this one, but you guys can just keep it at 3.5. You keep it at 3.5 and then have the zigzag stitch be at 3. But I decided to do something different for that one because I wanted more stretch for the bottom half, because that's where my hips are, so that's why I did it at 4. But yeah, so the last part of this is just creating the last straight stitch, and that was basically it in order to make this seamless stitch. It's great for your stretch fabrics. It really holds it in place, and you don't have to feel the bulk of like extra fabric that's been, you know, hemmed or what, not, well, it's been sewn, but you don't have to feel that extra fabric whenever you put on your pants. This was the final result of my leggings. As you can see on the side panel, you can't even tell there's a pocket until I put my hands in, and that was what I wanted. I mean, look at how flawless that looks. There's like no evidence that there's actually a pocket there until I put my hands in it, and that's what you get when you create this seamless stitch. It's just very beautiful. You don't have to go and do seam allowance because you just put the fabrics on top of each other and sew it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Bye.